Hello, good morning. This is Albeiro from the National of Linguistics, and I'm going to introduce you how the dialects are treated in a different language. To begin with, I'm going to show you how uh, the author Ronald Wardrow, in his book An Introduction to Sociolinguistics, deal with the dialect, in this case in English context. He wrote in his book that a dialect occurs when a variation of linguistic features try to determine the positional in geography of any country. He cites an example of English in an Asian that it is spoken differently for people who live there. Here in Colombia happens exactly the same with our standard language, that is Spanish. He also said that it is important to try to not confuse dialect with accent. It could be standard English or standard Spanish that is spoken in the same way in all over the world, but in a particular region it is spoken a little bit different. That's where it goes with dialect. And that's interesting because we identify easily. For example, in Colombia, people from the center identify when people from the north speak in a Caribbean dialect, or in the Pacific, or in the Llanos. So the dialect is totally different, even though it's the same language. That's why the author Ronald Wardrow identifies as a variation of the same language. On the other hand, he wrote something about the relation between that variation that is called dialect, referring to the polite status, the polite society. He also said that it make a contrast between people who live in every part of the region, because their principles they creates a identity, trying to depart people or classify them according to their classes, their religion, their ethnicity, and something like that based on their dialect. So indeed a dialect is part of their origins. Here in Colombia happens uh, by the colonization. It is important to remind that it's a process when Europeans came here to Colombia for different parts, especially for the North Coast, and they set small towns where they own their own behaviors and beliefs. Those first towns were growing up so quickly, and they were building up a dialect in the same language, Spanish. That's why here in Colombia we speak a little bit different depending on the region we are living. For us, it's normal to understand people from the North Coast, from the Paisa region, from the Llanos, from the South. What is not easily for foreigners. They can comprehend each other, but they not differentiate exactly the dialect we differentiate easily. Thank you so much.